Всем привет! Мы продолжаем партию в Masquerada Songs and Shadows. В прошлой части нам дали 20 тысяч и отпустили по своим делам, но у нас остались кое-какие долги, и мы сейчас пойдем их отдавать. Лючия есть глашатай, Разитов мертв, да, ему не повезло. Пойдемте искать нашу бывшую коллегу и знакомую. Почему у нас еще новая проглашатая? У нас же только что было третья. Потому что глашатай. Так, сейчас, минуту. Так, а кто такая госпожа, мы не знаем, кроме того, что она фей. Как нам сказали. Кстати, интересно, что музыка не играет. Тишина. И, кстати, никого. А вот наши друзья.
That is a wise move. Knowing the dark trajectory of this investigation, it would be wise to divorce the registry from it.
Just seems a little bit cold leaving you out in the dirt like that.
I think it's excellent. Now it all depends on how the Marshal's going to spin it, eh?
I will tell Fabio that you have been dismissed from the case. He will likely still request that I watch you, seeing how close we are to learning what the artifacts actually did. But at least you will no longer associate this with the registry.
Ah, how wonderful it is to have such an honest spy among us now.
Better an honest spy than a deceitful friend. Now, I take my leave. The Judge Master should hear this from me in person.
I wonder what'll happen when she finds out that we've been keeping things from her.
You know about the artifacts. Cicero, how does... Cicero?
Hmm?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just...
Help!
Who's that?
Someone in trouble. What are they doing here?
I'm ready.
Так, а что это за группа? Это та группа, которая была на улице, кстати. Интересно, это совпадение или нет? Так, ты, мой друг, пожалуйста. Немножко побей. Так, а ты Мадею, будь другом. Но это можно было и не делать. Мы, конечно, поспешим. Нет, тут больше ничего нет. Заметили, музыка другая. Но она, правда, не очень тревожная, но как бы более боевая.
Tristan! There is something beyond this wall, and it is not going to hold much longer. Tristan! Do not let them pass. Here they come!
Ну, что же. Вперед. По Библию. Так. Начищера. Так, метки стихии нам тут не показывает. Активированные, да? Ну ладно. И это просто книга.
What happened?
Faye, a few of my men and I were walking through the hallways when they attacked. I don't know where they came from.
There are more of them beyond.
Yes. Allow me to recover, and I will summon the portiere.
We don't have the time. Rest well.
This mist again. Let's make them regret this.
Так, с раздражения начищера. Отлично. Тут больше ничего, кроме цветов.
Lucia's office.
No surprise the mists are thickest here.
А кто это сидит? А, это труп. Так, понятно, его принесли в жертву. Хороший кабинет. Карта Земли, кстати, это очень похоже на настоящую карту Земли. Африка. Евразия с юга, Австралия, похоже, что. Антарктида, Америки. И здесь тоже настоящая карта. И глобус. А вот глобус... Глобус больше похож на фэнтезийный, кстати. А про карты я ничего не скажу.
We have to get him out of here.
The chair has been bolted to the ground. We must remove the stakes.
We're going to get you out of here, but we need to remove these stakes. Do you understand?
No, Cicero, no!
Это была ловушка. Так, ну что же, пойдемте. Так, отступаем. Так, отступаем все равно. А, он нас оглушает этой штукой. Так, понятно. Чищера бафаем на скорость. Так, из авоя лучше бы выбежать. Так, а вот теперь можно. Давайте активируем метки. Так, ты срочно бежишь отсюда. Ах, как плохо без хила. Так, ты назад. Да, плохо, но, по-моему, мы уже побеждаем. Да. Итак, и что с Паловым?
Thank you. Thank you.
How is he?
Lost a lot of blood, but he'll make it.
We'll take over from here.
We will meet again soon, Cicero.
Cicero, you all right?
Fine. I'd like to take a look around. Find out how this happened.
Of course. I'll leave you to it.
Song sick. What was all this about?
Summoning Fae with his blood.
How?
She had agents within these walls. Must have done this before she pulled them out.
Why? What did she hope to achieve?
Keep searching.
Ну, поиски это громко сказано, просто переберем ключевые точки.
Sunken star.
Did you say something?
Не упавшая, а утонувшая.
No, nothing. Did you find anything?
Nothing but moldy old cases.
Same.
Well, I don't think there's anything left for us here. We should go.
To the Hall of Songs?
Calvin. I'll go. Both of you can head back to the Estiguary. I'll meet you there.
Cicero, did something happen in the prison?
What?
You seem, I don't know, a little off.
I just need some rest. It's getting late.
Ну-ну.
There you are.
Kyrie?
Cicero, you need to see this.
All right. You can leave after this. Come on.
By the blood. What is this?
You were right, Cicero. Your theory that the Fae were made of the mist was correct, but I've spent the past few days distilling it. Look at how bestial it is. There is no sense of order about it whatsoever. Now, look at this.
It's inquisitive.
And I spilt no blood.
How?
You were right about the mists. They are the building blocks of the Fae. Places with a higher density of the mist have more Fae, but what you mistook was the trigger.
Want blood, clearly.
It's... oh, how do I put this? Emotion is a close approximate. I don't think our language has an equivalent. It's, a state of mind. It's an experience. It's a...
Shape?
Yes, exactly.
What's that?
Shape. It was something the Dementicate would train to manipulate as they matured. Though we've never learnt what for. It roughly translates to different mediums of thought, of being. It's difficult to explain. You're saying that various Shape create various Fae.
Yes, pain is easy to replicate, and the Fae that produces seems base. But this one...
What were you thinking of?
The first day that I was a Vegelus, walking into the Conoscenza, seeing all the knowledge that was at my fingertips.
And different states, feelings, thoughts. Create different Fae?
If there is enough mist in the vicinity, yes. I haven't boiled it down to a science yet, but it's definitely on the way there.
Well, this is more than enough. Thank you, Kyrie.
Of course. Rest well, Cicero.
Неплохо. Зачем приставку понадобились эти сведения? Они как-то связаны с маскеринами. Продолжаем исследование. О, наши друзья с лошадьми.
Two stops. The first, the Estiguary. We'll be dropping Amadea and Vasco off there. Then we'll head to the Hall of Songs.
All right, sir.
Они бы взять с собой их.
That, brother, is the history of the Terrald family, from the start to their gory demise.
Brother? Are you asleep? Hey!
7th Canticle, coins and kin.
Oh, brother.
Don't be too harsh on him, Elena. It's been a tiring few days.
I know.
I should be back soon with the Mariner.
We'll be here.
Мы точно за ним идем. Это дерево альтмирское. Там деревья необычные. Тут ничего. Котик сидит. Неактивный котик. На эту половину нас не пускают, ладно. Нотис.
I apologize. Did I interrupt something?
Venera, you may leave us. I will be in good company with the Inspectore. Come, Cicero, have a seat, please. I can hear an ache in your voice.
Were you in the middle of a composition?
I was, in fact, for the 8th Canticle.
So soon? The Canticle hasn't even been declared over.
I know, but this is the last year of this Canticle's 15th Misura. If anything is to happen in the coming months that should spell the end of the Canticle, I'd like to at least be prepared. Composing a song that chronicles 60 years' worth of events is not something that one does in an evening. But there is something on your mind, isn't there? I can hear the ripples of unease in your words.
It's just...
А не госпожа ли она?
Well, first you have to look at all the major events that take...
I mean carrying such a responsibility. The whole society rides upon this hall. Your hall. How do you handle something like that?
When I lost my eyes, some 28 years ago, do you know what I missed the most during the years after?
The faces of the dozens of handsome men that threw themselves at your feet?
Oh no, Cicero. There were only 7 that did that. No. I missed seeing smiles. Of all the years that I've been a songstress, those were the hardest.
But you pulled through them.
I drifted, more accurately. In a situation like that, can someone truly ever know what direction to head in? I thought about it, day and night, about how I could make myself feel the way I did before. How I could find that passion that I had lost along with my sight.
And you found your answer?
No. My answer found me, I'd say. It came from a small boy who had been ambushed by thugs outside this very hall and had been screaming for help.
And you rushed out, blind as you were, masquerine on your face, and you sang.
And sing I did, with all the strength in my bones.
The flames that roared that night. Ages. I still remember the look on their faces.
I scooped the little boy up and brought him into this hall. On our way in, he whispered a little something in my ear. Do you remember what he said?
Thank you. And you're very pretty.
So he did. So he did. And that was the first time that I realized that you don't need to see a smile. You can just as easily hear it.
Thank you, Mirabas. It was nice to hear that story again.
But that was not the answer that you were looking for, was it?
In all honesty, I don't even know what I'm looking for. But that's enough sullenness. I'm here for a mariner, Calden. I think he might have just had a song sung.
He did, in fact. Razatov Azrus. A tragedy. He was such a sweet man. He'd been visiting the hall quite frequently over the past few months.
Razatov? Whatever for?
The Zoric culture across the sea believes that a person can sense when their time is up. They tend to try to tie up as many loose ends in the world as they can. He had me help him put a song into a chime, specifically for his brother, telling me to hand it to him in case this happened. It's like he knew.
And the mariner is somewhere on the tree?
Yes, at his Legacies branch.
Then that's where I'll be. Thank you for the story again, Mirabas. Vint?
Sir,
How's he holding up?
you should talk to him. I think he'd like that.
Ну, поговорим. А, тут больше ничего нет, ладно. И леди с нами не пошла.
This himself. He came by and asked Mirabas to help him put it into this chime. Did he know?
Your brother was no fool.
Then why? Why chase a storm in rough seas?
Because he felt that he had to.
He never told anyone this, but he harbored a religion, a charm Thracian religion. He liked to believe that there was an afterlife, a promised land that we'd go to after we passed.
I heard it in the last verse of the song.
I want so badly to believe that he's right.
A ray of light in a sea of shadows. The source of hope in a mire of despair. I think he would have liked to be remembered that way.
If my brother felt that he needed to do this, to find these artifacts, then we must.
And so we will.
And so we will.
And as I guessed, the Judge Master has no wishes to act. Not yet.
Well, he'll have to keep waiting, won't he? We don't have any leads.
What about the golden canvas?
The portieri have searched it already. Nothing.
And my brother's work? Is there anything we can follow up on?
Nothing that hasn't already been checked out. We still don't know why he was creating Fae, but unfortunately, I don't know if we'll ever find out now.
Что насчет камня?
It's true. Razutov's death has staunched the flow of the investigation. All the answers in his mind, now lost.
But that can't be it. There has to be more to this.
Just a day ago, you had a gaze that could turn your victims to stone.
Well, some lessons can be learnt in a day.
It's late. We should get some rest.
What about our next step?
We'll convene tomorrow morning. Hopefully we'll have more ideas then.
Или произойдет что-то еще? Что более вероятно? Так, это побудка. Точнее, отбой. Здесь можно поговорить.
You're supposed to be resting.
I don't get it.
What?
Razatov was in search of the artifacts. Artifacts that turned the Dementicate into Masquerades.
So?
They... How do they fit into all this? Why was Razatov creating them? What do they have to do with the artifacts?
Amadea.
We're missing something, Cicero, and if I could just...
Amadea! It's been a long day.
We're so close. Something. I can feel it. Teetering on the precipice of change.
Rather dramatic?
It's just like 5 years ago, when I thought Cyrus would... You're right. It's been a long day. I'll finish up here soon and go to bed.
Amadea.
I promise. Good night, Cicero.
Should you need me.
Thank you.
Good night, Mariner.
Raz?
She told me about her father. Said she knew how it felt to lose someone close.
Too common an experience in this city.
She might be a little rigid, but she isn't half as bad as I'd first thought. Neither is Vasco, actually. People have always said us Umbrians hide behind masks and facades. But perhaps not all masks are worn to hide dark secrets.
Go to bed, Calvin. It's late.
Почему он так хочет их всех отправить спать?
Rather bad shape.
He has been rather quiet. Oh, Cicero.
Yes?
Cicero!
Is this something I should be hearing?
Vasco was telling me about what happened to the golden canvas. I'd been wondering what all the ruckus was about.
You and your family got out safely, though?
Barely. Livia and Damien have gone to bed. They're not used to such excitement. But enough about our escape. I heard you weren't so lucky.
No, I wasn't.
What happened in there, Cicero?
Nothing, then. I'm just tired.
Then you should be heading to bed now.
No more than any of you.
You're right. Just one more drink then, and I'll be off.
Так, это Лиспек, он нам не нужен. И пойдемте спать. Третий акт. Путь во тьме. Котик не спит.
I'm sorry.
Тут можно все поменять. Так. Наши друзья с лошадью нас не ждут. С лошадьми. Ну, можем сами запрячь и поехать. На этом верхом.
Going out for a short ride, all right? Nothing to make a fuss over. Who's there? You heard that, didn't you? I'm not crazy. No, let's go. All right. Where have you been hiding?
Мы забрались на какую-то гору. Павшая звезда. Так, это гора. Что здесь? Ну-ка. Глаз вниз. О, как. Мы в подвале. Да, освещение похоже на электрическое, кстати. Это похоже на кровь. Ну вот. Так, а эта штука Бурати нам помогает. Ладно. Ладно. А, они нам просто помогают. Неплохо. Фейс, сотканный из тени. Так, тут ничего. Тут тоже.
Are you following me? Ah, quiet types, I see. Well, I look forward to some deep conversation then. Come on, let's go.
Лестница наверх. Что тут? Еще бой?
Either of you happen to know a way across? Well, aren't you the unpredictable one?
Какой уровень техники? Ну или магии? Так, сейчас. Ага. Так, что тут? Ага, нажимные. В общем, это можно нажимать, и мы двигаемся дальше. Вот через те полосы света я бы ходить не стал. Или можно? Ага, понял. Не нужно. Тут что? Ага, здесь мы телепортировались. Сюда явно не хочется идти. Так, через это пройти нельзя. Дайте подумать. Да, это непроходимая штука. Господи, нам дали головоломку. Так, здесь тоже не получится. А здесь... Да, можно. Что это? Что-то произошло после того, как мы наступили на эту кнопку. Ну вот что? Так, сюда бы не влететь. Что-то активировалось. Мы оказались там, где мы раньше не были. Нет, тут мы были как раз. Нас вернуло в начало. Вот эта тушка. Ничего не поменялось. Еще один квадратик. Третий на сей раз. Нет. А, вот еще квадрат. Тут мы были. Так, здесь мы не нажали. Людям было не лень это программировать. Ага. А вами можно даже управлять. Неплохо. Так, еще что-то произошло. Ай. Выбегаем. Готово. 1 очко опыта за что там. Так, эти дороги сомкнулись, и мы, кажется, прошли наконец-таки. Да, цивилизация дементикатов была очень развита в технологическом плане, но непонятно, зачем понадобились тогда маскерины. Головоломки конец. И вот нас ждут.
Just in time, sister.
What are you? Lucia!
Watch your flank.
Так, а эти два бурати, они с нами? А с чего бы? Ну ладно. Дайте-ка я отбегу, ага. Так, а у вас что? Давайте игра в шары. Так, а чичера. Пока просто бьет. Давай ты оглушишь. Так, -1. Так, давайте, пока она там бьет. Так, вот здесь отбежать бы. Поднять Буратти. Сдать транспонирование. Отбежать. Так. У нас ХП нету, но и у противника их тоже не особо. Так, чичера. Так, ты оглушенный, похоже. А как мы ее победили? Ну ладно. Ее добили наши напарники, транспоненты, доты. И здесь больше ничего.
This is it then? Well, I suppose it was nice knowing you two. Huh.
Мило. А кто их тогда послал? И зачем все это надо?
Beautiful, isn't it?
You just tried to kill me.
No. I knew you'd survive. I just wanted to show you how powerful they were. And now you've seen. I promise there's no ambush this time. Just you and me.
I hope you've prepared your answers.
In Ombric, we'd call it Barati. They were once one of the Domesticate's many weapons. These were carriers of Masquerades, built to use them to fight, expand their empire.
How?
They use Masquerades without fear of salting. They might not use the Medea very well, but untamed fire will still burn.
They were effective?
The Domesticate Empire spanned the entire continent. Altamir, Evamus, Lystra, everything.
Forming the Dactytes, getting the artifacts, fishing up ancient weapons. Why?
What this city needs is a proper leader.
What are you planning?
Seymour's crown is too volatile to juggle, and too large to overthrow. There is only one other avenue.
You want to topple the registry?
Yes. Once the crown sees the power we wield, believe me, they will submit. And if they don't...
Are you listening to yourself? The streets will run with blood if you...
A necessary price.
For what?
Another cataclysm. Another is coming, Cicero. The Lady has foreseen it. And the city will not survive it unless it stands united.
Again, the Lady. Why do you keep...
She led me to this. This is the heart. One piece to creating Masquerades.
How?
She is Fae.
Fae? They are mindless.
They used to be Dementicati.
Impossible.
Don't tell me you don't see it. When Masquerades are destroyed, what is left behind?
Mists.
Yes! Masquerades, Dementicati, Fae. All things of this land. All with secrets from the past.
This is madness.
Cicero!
Enough, Lucia.
Listen to me, Cicero!
Enough!
Remember, you came here of your own accord. Think what it would mean to try to stop me with the powers I have on my side. Powers you can scarcely even begin to understand. What it would mean for your friends.
You would not hurt them?
Not if I didn't need to. And you know them. You can keep them out of harm's way. Or you can drag them into the deep with you.
Where do we begin?
The first thing you must do is learn the histories of the land. The knowledge the Vedulists have on the Dementicati is but a fraction of the truth. This will teach you everything you need to know about the ancient people. Then you will truly understand. Until then, however, we must...
Cicero! We need to go.
What's going on?
The Portieri. They followed you. We tried to...
Опа.
Do not let the traitor leave.
Defend me!
Такс. Я однозначно хочу моряка, потому что у него есть лечение. Так, и давайте тебя, потому что у тебя есть бафы для Чичера. Вроде хорошая команда. Такс. С чего все началось-то? Хо. У нас есть 4 очка навыков. Я их могу вложить во что? Наносим урон. Давайте возьмем... в бою нельзя, понятно. Так, а тут нам бы, да, отбежать немножечко. Отлично.
The creatures are too strong. Bring down the pillars. What? Are you deaf, Valencio?
Sir, we have men.
We cannot let the traitor live.
Sir, Cicero is still there.
I don't care. Now do it.
Yes, sir.
Да, вообще-то бой идет в нашу пользу. Складывается к нашей пользе. Ну ладно. Сюда нельзя, сюда нельзя. Так. И как отсюда выбраться? Урон-то, кстати, не особо большой. Здесь нет прохода. Так. Да, мы потихонечку регеним. А, вот на этой штуке.
What are you doing?
There's only one way out of this, and it is up.
You cannot lift us all up.
I can try.
It has been tried, Bosco, hundreds of times. Everyone who has tried has salted.
Thankfully, this is my first attempt.
Bosco.
I will not abandon you. Not this time.
What?
Now, be a dear and keep the falling rocks away from me.
Вау. Ковер-самолет. Почти ковер.
Bosco! Can you hear me? He's salting. He needs help.
The estuary. Elena has some herbs that might help.
I'll get the coach.
Hang in there.
Акт 3. Мелодии приливов.
How is he?
His body has stabilized.
And everything else?
He isn't awake yet. I had to give him a mixture of Redsworth and Avondale to stop the seizures.
How long?
The next few minutes. That combination is potent, but it doesn't last very long.
How did you know?
Elena heard you taking one of the horses. She told us, and we followed you to the Sunken Star. I wanted to go in after you, but Vasco said you needed space.
And Portieri?
We weren't the only ones who were chasing your tail. Not long after we arrived at the Sunken Star, we saw Portieri approach. That's when we decided to go in after you.
How did they know?
Vasco suspects that Avestis sent someone to follow you too. He probably suspected that you were hiding something. And you were.
I told you this investigation might bring us to darker
Ох.
places.
So?
I failed before. The War of Bearings, Lysandra, Razatov, all failures, all because I'm not good enough.
You think you're responsible for us?
I'm in charge of this investigation. Where I go, so do you.
Because I want to! And I'm sure I speak on behalf of at least two of the others when I say that. You say that you feel responsible for us. Then think about us. How do you think we feel when you run off with your secrets like that?
Calden, you don't know what we're going up against.
And still, I choose to stay. To follow you. Now you think about what that means.
Bosco.
Так, что у нас здесь? Никто говорить не хочет. Котик куда-то ушел. А нет, вот котик сидит у двери.
Bosco? Bosco, listen to me. Bosco! Can you hear me? If you understand me, nod. Good. Now calm down. Everything will be
Я бы не сказал,
alright.
что он кивнул.
What is it? You can't speak.
Why?
Bosco, stop.
Why? Cicero.
Bosco, please.
No! Why?
You salted.
Salt? Dead?
In the ruins. To get us out.
I remember. For you.
I know. I know.
Please. Go.
Такс. Каменная соль. Так. Обращение в соль. В общем, он сошел с ума от перенапряжения. Этот наш друг, ладно.
Inspectore.
Where are you going?
What are you doing?
Cicero! What is...
My arm, please.
Will you please explain yourself?
Thank you.
Inspectore, what are you...
Quiet, please.
What is he doing?
Shaith. He's creating a Fae.
What's he done?
Amadea, tell it we mean no harm.
My Dementica isn't that...
Try.
Shaithta? Iguan? Tufisgar?
Sen Athafwil, Tugok?
What's it saying?
The words that it's using are more archaic than what I've studied.
Come on, Amadea, you've got more than that.
Rish?
Sen Athafwil, Tugok.
I don't know.
Try harder. Surely there must be something you can...
Why do you call?
You can understand it.
Ask it if it knows about the artifacts.
Vilafis, Treror.
Igasatem.
Vel.
Vel.
What's it doing?
Lost.
Bosco, we need to find the artifacts.
Ikara, Treror.
Treror. Is.
Does it know where they are?
Ishas?
Legdom Dwill. Legdom Ifas.
Let me go. Let me see.
It needs to get its bearings again.
We need its word that it will not abandon us.
It's a Fae, Inspectore. You can't trust it.
Yes, we can. Its word.
Havar Gershen. Tuartish.
Domwil Atir.
On its... on...
Honor.
Yes.
Let it go.
You're insane.
Let it go.
Tudwil.
Melroy. Will.
I hope it knows to keep to shadows.
It will be back
tomorrow.
Yes.
Vasco.
Good night.
He's broken.
But he is strong. He will piece himself together, somehow.
And he is also right. It's getting very late.
Too late for an explanation. I have many questions, Inspectore, but...
I'll answer them tomorrow.
Good. Then, I suppose we should call it a night.
Cal.
Something's happened?
What is that about?
I know better than to prize her.
No.
It's late. Vint, you can spend the night.
Так, с ним нельзя поговорить. Сена просто в стоге. Эх, бесхозяйственность.
Why she wants to see you.
The head matron doesn't summon her people to the Hall of Songs unless it has to do with their legacies.
It's the journal, isn't it?
Ah!
Calm down, Cal.
How? I am this close to losing everything.
What are you talking about?
I don't... Orlana has had one goal since Jaxus died. To find out how and why.
And this journal has the details.
And more. Jaxus wanted to tell the world about us. To use the Sail Heart as evidence that we do leave legacies behind. That we deserve our space on the Singing Tree. He was tired of hiding. Of living a lie, of being safe. He asked me if I would stand with him in this. In fear, I told him that he spoke words of idiocy. That he was being selfish. That night he drank until he could not see reason. I found his body in the back alleys of a tavern the morning after. Tavern owner said he picked the wrong fight.
I'm so sorry. When was this?
It's only been a year. But it feels so much longer.
And the journal?
I wrote in it every day for half a year. About the incident. About what I would have done different. About how much I miss him.
You could claim ignorance. Say that she wrote the entries to frame you.
It won't work.
Why?
Jaxus gave me this. It's an embellished Dementicate glyph for the sunset.
The sunset?
As a symbol of the meeting of two entities that were worlds apart, sun and sea, and how beautiful they were together. In the journal, I wrote about how he gave me this tattoo and what it means. The matron will see through the lie if I tell her the journal was fabricated. She will know. And I will lose everything. I will see you tomorrow.
Я, кстати, хочу напомнить, что людям, которым есть что скрывать, в частности военным и разведчикам, запрещено вести дневники. Ну, не то чтобы полностью, но в норме да. Они их не ведут, либо ведут в очень ограниченном режиме. Сегодня у нас на обед была каша.
Told me what happened with Jaxus.
That's good.
In just the span of over a year, he's lost two of the most important people in his life. Now his legacy is in jeopardy as well.
Pardon my language, sir, but damn it, he doesn't deserve this. He's already got enough on his plate with the world looking at people like him the way they do. It's not fair.
You shouldn't be drinking. You worry him.
What are you gonna do, sir?
What do you mean?
Stand up for him is what I mean. You're not gonna let him go through that, are you?
Stand up for... Do you know what that means?
It means that you'll be there for him.
It means that I'll be defying the Hall of Songs. This is the way people like him have been treated for ages.
So you believe that it's right, the way they treat him?
Of course not.
Then you'll stand up for him.
It's not that simple.
I don't see why not.
I'm just one man.
So what? Who cares if you're one man or 100? You believe in something, you fight for it. Simple. And you believe in Cal, don't you?
You don't know what you're saying.
I'm too young, so I don't matter, is that it?
No, Vin, please.
I hope you enjoyed your drink, sir.
Ну, вообще, да, ему вступиться бы за своего друга.
Herald, this will hurt.
Just get it over with. Is that the last of them?
Yes, Herald. Though, if I might say, the next time you want to heal yourself so rapidly, it would be wise to set the bones right first.
I was under dozens of feet of stone. That tends to complicate healing.
You're right, I apologize. It was quick thinking. Quite likely saved your life.
Dismissed.
For the lady.
You said he would listen. And he did. Then why is he not here with me?
It is part of the plan.
The Barati are all gone.
They did not fall into the grand scheme of things.
How could they not? You have told me what we need to do. Unite the city, repair the broken Medea. How does the Barati not accomplish that?
You would not understand.
Help me to. Help me understand why you brought me to such power, only to strip me of it.
The next piece is in their hands, and they needed help before they acted.
In their hands.
The gears are turning. The rivers are flowing. In time, you will see, my child. But till then, you must have faith.
Yes, my lady.
Интересно, сколько хватит ее веры? Ох.
Odd time for reading?
I didn't want to wake the others. You?
Just, thinking. So, you did buy it in the end.
It's a good book. I'm reading about how our people in the Second Canticle still feared the Masquerades.
I suppose you would be interested in that, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
It's testament to how knowledge can change the world. The moment you understand the power of something, how it works, what it can do, the way you use it, the way it shapes the world, changes.
And here I was thinking that you hated history.
Oh, I do. Just, not the lessons you could get from it.
Fair. Fair. What? Have I got something on my face?
No, it's just, the others were right. You are quite different.
If I might be honest.
I'd like nothing else.
When we realized that you weren't with us on the Golden Canvas, I was scared.
How thoughtful.
The last time I felt that way was when I woke up in the Whispering Streets. After what happened in the White Spire.
When you could have helped Invidious.
Yes. It's the fear of losing something that matters. And I dealt with it 5 years ago. By thinking that it would be better never to have anything to lose than risk losing it all.
Not completely wrong.
No. But... Lysandra. For 5 years, I had the opportunity to be a part of something that was important to me. I denied myself of it. And now, I know how much more painful that is. I don't want to do it again.
Still, though, you've changed pretty quickly.
Cicero, I don't think you know how much effort it takes to be mean.
You going to stay out?
I'd like to read a little more, yes.
All right. Good night, then.
You finished your thinking?
Now I have. Yes.
Good night, Cicero.
Уже не good night, положим, по освещению.
Calden?
Please, stay out of this.
What is this?
A solution.
What are you talking about? Willed cloth. Calden, what are you doing?
I've thought about it. Zelia cannot know. I will not let her take the sail heart from me, or Raz's legacy. She cannot know the truth.
Calden, do not be foolish. Talk to me, please.
I'm sorry, Cicero.
Что ты делаешь?
Calden!
Give it back to me.
Put down the flame.
I will do it with or without the Masquerade. How much of my arm will be left after is up to you.
Damn it, Calden, don't do this!
What else am I supposed to do? Allow them to take everything I have from me?
Burning your tattoo away is going to solve nothing!
It will invalidate the journal. I will mend my flesh, clean out Jax's room, and there will be nothing they can use against me.
You will lose everything you have of him, Calden!
I lose either way! At least this will protect the children and my brother's legacy. Razatov, Jaxus, they both would have wanted this.
You know that's not true. This needs to stop, Calden. Don't let their deaths be in vain.
I am sorry.
No!
Cicero, you damn fool.
Let me see it. Good. Good.
Tides take you. What were you thinking?
Сейчас Фэй
You don't
появится.
deserve to do this to yourself. No one does.
What about the sail heart, the children, Razatov's chime? Let them take my song, I don't care. But my brother, he should not pay for my wrongs.
There is no wrong to even speak of. If they want to take the sail heart and your brother's legacy, let them try. Between you and me, I think we can take them on. Vince said a sticky little thing last night. But if you believe in something, you fight for it. You raised her well, Calden.
I didn't do it alone.
You won't have to let them know. We'll go to the Hall of Songs first, settle this issue with Zelia and Orlana, and then we'll come back.
Then it is your turn to tell us everything, yes?
It is. Now...
Leaving already?
Not this time, boys.
The two of you should be resting. The Fae hasn't come back yet.
And let Calden deal with this by himself.
What?
Please, Mariner. You were screaming last night. You really thought no one else would hear?
You know,
Surprise.
I'm Vasco.
Yes. Vasco?
His metal is impressive.
What's going on?
He woke me up before dawn, asked for my help.
To what?
To
speak.
And?
Not perfect. Mind muddled. Languages floating. But better.
Vasco, I'm...
No. Now is the Mariner's time. To share... I support you.
Thank you.
Besides, your personal life is your own. As long as it doesn't get in the way of the investigation.
And since the investigation is waiting for the return of our supernatural friend...
I don't believe this.
This world, not always hopeless.
I guess not.
Come on. I think the coach has space for one more. The others can stay back in case our Fae returns.
Так, я могу с кем-то поговорить еще.
I'd like to thank you, Marshal, for being so accepting of the Mariner.
It isn't so much a feat as you describe it.
I beg to differ. Supporting Italios isn't quite the most orthodox action.
The Luca aren't known for standing up for what is orthodox, Inspectore. We're known to stand up for what's right.
Another verse from the bright chorus?
No. My father, this time.
They're wise words. I only wish more people listened to them these days.
We should be getting ready, Inspectore.
Of course.
Quite eventful these days have been. First our poor friend Salts, and now we learn that another is Talia.
You don't have to tell me twice. Do think, Levi.
What can I say? Your friends...
Even the Mariner?
I was from rooms as well. Our customs are rather different.
Ну да.
It was nice, what you did for Calden.
He's gone through enough. It would be awful to make things any harder for him.
Do you have something else on your mind? You sound a little distracted.
Well, I do, actually. That Fae that you created last night. How?
Kyrie's explained it all to us.
No, I meant the Scythe. What were you thinking of? What did you use?
It's not the shortest story. Are you certain you want to hear it?
I'm sure we can spare a little time.
When I was younger, I had been Contadani. I had always thought the Portieri guards that patrolled the spire had the ripest purses. I haunted the streets around it like a spectre. Me and my fruit knife.
You? A cut
Фруктовый ножик. Для
I
фруктов.
did not learn all my skills from the registry, no. One day, I got caught. And the Portieri dragged me by my heels up the grand stairs. When we came to the top, I had my breath taken from me. Sprawled out before me was the city that I had hated for cursing me and my family with poverty. But at that moment, from that vantage point, it suddenly seemed beautiful. The guards turned to me and asked me what I was doing. I turned to them and said, I want to be a Portieri.
What did they do then?
Clubbed me over the back of my head.
No, they didn't.
I woke up in a cell, told my story to the Valencio at the time, and the rest is a story of history.
And you used that?
That moment at the top of the stairs, looking out at the city. I was remembering the wonderment, the drive to make it better, the awe at its beauty, curiosity at its secrets. And then that Fae materialized.
I see. Thank you for sharing.
Come on, let's get ready.
Осталась не последняя запись.
One.
Again. One.
One.
Two.
Two.
Three.
Three.
Again. Three.
They'll fail.
It's all right. Let's try that again. From the beginning. One.
Ну что же, человек занят делом. Это похвально. Что у нас по маскам? Кстати, маски как-то глючат, по-моему. Да. Ну, ладно. Что я могу здесь прокачать? Могу прокачать стоя, когда давайте. Здесь у нас нет выбора. И пока больше взять нечего. Остальных докачаем по ходу дела. Выходим на улицу. Сохранение прошло. Что же, по делам отправимся уже в следующей части. А пока всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем доброй ночи и пока-пока.